Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. Okay, we're just going to get stuck into it and see what goes on. Love abounds is the first thing that's coming through, okay? So try to drop into the heart with this one. There's divine proceedings which are taking place here. There's a regrouping, a regrounding effort, a recentering for someone here, okay? And keeping your eyes on the prize. So whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, that seems to be a bit of a deal. Take the time out necessary to achieve good results here. Picking up on cleanse, ground, protect as well. So if you're into this sort of stuff, and I highly recommend it, guys. Cleanse, ground, protect. If you don't know what that is, it's about cleansing, grounding, and protecting your energy. It's about personal energetics, and there's various different methods, okay? But just have a Google search, and it's kind of, what suits you. All right. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Pisces, this is for you, all right? Getting back to basics, apparently, Pisces. All right, so here we go. We're going to do animals on this, okay? Good news. There's good news incoming for someone here, so well done. This could be about fortunate finances, investments, stuff of that nature, all right? Just, take on board the messages that are for you and just discard the rest regarding this reading. Please use your own discernment as well. In everything. Like, seriously, it's not even about this reading, it's about everything. All right, so let's get into it, Pisces. Okay, there's many blessings coming in for you. I'm seeing like blessings actually come in. It seems to be a bit of a trend at the moment, but it's like, it's a divine deliverance, guys. It's a divine deliverance. All right, so here we go. Putting the work in. Okay, back to the drawing board here for someone. We've got Beaver here, which talks about putting the work in. This can be talking about official studies such as TAFE, University, College. Otherwise, it's talking about putting a hell of a lot of work into something to be able to achieve good results, guys. Okay, so just as a beaver goes out, finds a perfect bit of wood, paddles it back, right, and puts it in the dam, right? It's a deal. And then he paddles his way back and does the same thing again. All right, precision and accuracy is paramount regarding this situation, so keep the hope alive. You may have to put the work in. They're saying challenging times ahead, okay, so there could be, you might know that you need to put this work in, okay, but they're also saying challenging times overcome regarding this, okay. Keep the hope alive here for someone. We've got Firefly in the reverse here for someone. This is a dropping of conversation, topic, something of that nature, but Firefly normally represents something which we're trying to grasp or hold on to, okay, just like we, catch fireflies in a jar. All right, otherwise we're talking about distractions or something that's mesmerizing. Try not to get distracted within this situation, okay? And this is about putting in the work, and it's going to pay off, all right? We've got Spider here, which is kind of like the back to the drawing board type deal. This is about what you're creating, okay, and the ability to be able to create. With the Spider, we're talking about putting appropriate steps in place to be able to sustain either oneself or personal commitments or what it is we want within life, okay? There seems to be something haphazard here and something needs firm investigation and looking into, okay? And it's about what you want, Pisces, all right? That's a bit of a deal. And I'm also picking up on family members here for someone here, and I feel like someone's trying to create a good outcome regarding family members. It's the immediate family, okay? So keep going. They're saying full steam ahead with this, right? We've got the Vulture here, which talks about toxic energy. It's whatever you deem as toxic within your life, and it's a removal process, okay? They're saying here that you are your own master. Okay, and we've got fears, worries, vulnerabilities, anxieties here, and that could be the bloody toxic energy, mate. They're saying it takes two to tango regarding this, okay, but whatever you're deeming toxic within your life, this could be people, places, mental thought patterns, radiations, whatever, detox here for someone, drugs as well, okay. This could be a bit of a deal, okay, so let's get on top of this. The Vulture is nature's cleaner. He gets to the bare bones of a situation to clean it up. Okay, I just heard the word vulgar, okay, so there might be some sort of vulgarness or, don't want to get into that, but it's a bit of a deal, okay. Sometimes we have to reach, it's actually coming through as like a rock bottom. Sometimes we have to reach those points, right? There's a resurgence. They're saying resurgence of energy here. Free will is installed, okay, so it's up to you, and they did just say personal perfection as well, okay, so have a good look at these things. I'm actually feeling really good, guys. There was a reassurance here that just washed over me, mate, like a full just washed over me. I can feel it like energetically, okay, that everything is okay, and it's like everything is okay, all right, everything is okay. All right, we've got the Dragonfly here. They're still saying free will is installed. Dragonfly talks about normally long distance trips, travels, journeys. This is my travel by aeroplane card, though it may or may not be involved. If we're not talking about long distance or significant long distance travel here, we're talking about a communication here, a big one. And I just heard outstanding, something outstanding here, which may be touching us on the emotional levels, or there's an emotional overlay or overtone regarding this. Whatever it is, it seems to be within its power. Lost and forgotten. Something going on here. All right. I'm actually seeing like lost cities, like, Central America, like lost cities and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's like it's almost like Dora the Explorer coming through and either researching into something or exploring something here. And this could be like personal to you, or it actually could be physical, with the physical locations and looking into things. Right, we've got Peacock here, which talks about, okay, I did just hear emotional security. Okay, there could be emotional security, or that might be something that, that needs to be worked upon. I just got a hair in my mouth, right? And that's like really frustrating, guys, and it happens to the best of us, all right? But that's actually symbolic. Now, I can't remember why that happens. Hold up. It's about communication. All right, and feeling like we can't maybe express ourselves. They're saying it takes two to tango, and there's some sort of feeling like an idiot, maybe. That could be a bit of a deal, but you don't need to worry about that, okay? Just retract. We've got the everyone is looking at me deal, all right, with the peacock, and you may feel like this, all right? If we're not talking about this, we're talking about social observance, okay? Social grounding. And things such as social media as well. Okay, it seems to be within its power for some reason. Okay, where it's knowing one's own truth and one's own beauty as well. Okay, and there's a situation here of either ownership or owning it in some way. Okay, and some things are better left unsaid. I feel like they're saying keep your eyes on the prize, mate. Keep your eyes on the prize. But this is kind of like a showy. Like it's either something displayed or something of that nature, okay? And it may have caught you off guard. There could have been something off guard here, and I don't know what that's talking about. So take it on board, okay? We're going to do some angels for you. We're just going to pull off the beaver, the firefly, the spider, and the vulture first, okay? See what goes on. Intelligence is needed, okay? Intelligence is needed. There's a regrouping, a regrounding, a restructuring. There's something going on here to be able to achieve good results. We've got generosity within this situation, all right? So this talks about generosity. Just in general, it talks about being humble, thankful, and I'm kind of getting like a thank you for your time and patience. That could be a bit of a deal, but this is coming from a good space. There's an understanding here, and there's understanding which is taking place regarding this certain circumstance, and it's the ability to be able to either start again or achieve in some way, but I'm definitely picking up okay, the word here is forlorn, okay, and you could be struggling with this, especially if you're density shedding or, dealing with toxic energy as such, but I'm very grateful. All right, I'm very grateful with this. All right, be kind to yourself. Give yourself what it is that you need, okay, to be able to achieve. They're saying time out, okay? You may need this, Pisces. This is you all over, going off the grid, mate. All right, there's a resurgence. Okay, they're showing me the judgment card here, and a resurgence of energy, a resurrection, and using good judgment within this circumstance. We've got the be brave, okay, and it's in the reverse. We may not have been able to get the braves up regarding something. We may be feeling caught or trapped or under the weather regarding something here, but there's better days to come. Okay, and better days ahead for someone here. Just try to keep focused, take that time out that you need. There's a divine proceeding, or there is divine blessings, they're saying, but there seems to be some sort of process, and it's paramount to a decisional. So coming to terms with things now, and this is about future growth, future perception regarding something. Okay, we've got pray in the reverse here for someone. Okay, so talk to the angels, pray, put it out there, mate, what it is that you want, and knowing what it is that you want to, making a decision on the fact, okay, and sticking to a game plan. All right, send that out, see what happens. And okay, I just heard the word crisis point. Okay, someone might be at crisis point here, and we're getting back on top of our game regarding this. Okay, I just heard goodwill hunting and faith and hope. All right, that could be a bit of a deal. All right, so use intelligence within the situation too. I'm seeing somebody get caught up in waves of emotion, mate. Try to reground yourself, take a time out, take a proactive approach. If you're struggling with these things, please go see a doctor. Your mental health is important, okay? But this is about cruising with those waves, right? And regrounding oneself and not getting caught up or swept away. I'm really seeing someone like swept away in the waves, mate. Swept away in the waves, okay? So, blessed be. Get into that earth-based energy, right? And you know, they're still saying it takes two to tango, mate. It takes two to tango, all right? And however the hell that's speaking to you, but it's like okay, I just said man overboard and a jump on board, mate. Jump on board, you know what I mean? Okay, so that could be a bit of a deal. There is a scaredness here, like it's a refusal to accept one's truth or truth regarding a situation here. That could be a bit of a deal. Playing either both sides, both fields, both aspects, okay, because we don't know what it is that we want. That could be a bit of a deal. There's a resurgence here. There's a resurgence. All right, now if this hasn't happened already, it's going to happen soon. They're showing me the Strength card, okay, which is the card of Leo, and it's feeling that inner strength, inner peace, and knowing who you are, what your worth is, and the ability to be able to move forward and achieve, okay? So there's good things coming into someone here, all right? They're saying it's a tale of two cities, so there could be two locations, two spaces, or two aspects involved regarding this. We're going to get an angels off this card. Just take it as it comes, guys, like seriously. They're saying free will is installed, but this is about your own personal willpower. I'm getting a sensation in the solar plexus chakra, mate, which talks about willpower, self-esteem, and having firm boundaries, okay? A sense of self. They just keep saying a sense of self. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! All right. Oh my goodness! All right, love abounds. Drop into the heart with this one. All right, we got Dragonfly and Peacock here, and we've got reward in the reverse here. It's kind of coming through like, what's the good in this? What's the reward in this? You know, what's going on here? Type deal. Are things gonna pay out? Are things gonna pay off? Is there good in this? Is there any good in this, mate? Now it's up to what you hold dear to your heart and what's valuable to you. Got love that fell out. Okay, this could be involving romantic relationships in a space of love, peace, and observance. We're talking about divine love here and not requiring anything from anybody. This is about higher living, higher learning, higher growth here. Okay, this can be talking about romantic relationships as well. Something's done and dusted here, and it's just like done and dusted, mate. And it feels like a little bit of history repeating. Maybe there could be some sort of repeating aspect. We could be like going over and over again, going, oh, mate, nothing's ever paid off type deal. But this is coming into a space of peace, love, and observance, okay, to be able to, it's your worth, Pisces. It's your worth, okay? So look into this. A heart of gold is coming through, all right? So someone's got a heart of gold, all right? And that could be a bit of a deal, and I always feel like it could be you, mate, all right? But someone's got a heart of gold within this situation, okay? And they're actually showing me like a gold bar, okay, which could be a bit of a deal. We may be feeling weighed down regarding this situation. I'm feeling like a bending over backwards, okay, could be involved, or you may have struggled with this energy, Pisces, self-sacrifice here, and I'm picking up on heartbreak, mate, and I'm like flat out, I just felt heartbreak and it hurts, all right? There's a healing process which is being achieved, okay? Faith and free will. Okay, faith and free will. We're just going to do some psychic tarot for the heart and see what else goes on, Pisces. I love you guys. Fish out of water, mate. You may feel like a fish out of water, but just take things slow. Just take things slow. Everything is okay. They're saying information technology, and researching regarding the fact that might put you on a good, steady, you know, footing there. All right, so look into things, guys. Attention to detail. Attention to detail and knowing. There's a knowing or an intuition here as well. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, we've got just breathe. Okay, and this is talking about breathing room, situations regarding this. This can be talking about actual like lung vitality as well. Okay, but this normally talks about something suddenly happening or stifling, something maybe stifling, pushed too far. Someone may have been pushed too far. There could have been a boom moment though, I'm not sure. But if this is the case, the initial shock has hit, right, and it's done and dusted. They're actually showing me shock waves, like they just showed me an earthquake. earthquake and it rippling like across the whole earth. And I just heard humdinger. It's a bloody humdinger, right? Could be a bit of a deal, but just take the time out and breathe, recenter, reground oneself. Okay, everything is okay. All right. There's a fear of future failure. Okay, but leaving the past behind is paramount to the situation, okay? Even there's better days to come. The best is ahead, all right? So don't be fearing the worst. We've got strengthening bonds, and this talks about strengthening bonds, personal relationships here. Is it worth it? Could be a catalyst on your journey, mate. Life would have never been the same if we did not strengthen bonds or take a second chance here. That could be a bit of a deal, okay? So someone's keeping their options open, and that's perfectly cool, all right? Because this is about you and what you personally want within a situation and what it is you're trying to achieve, Pisces. This is about you, mate. This is about you. And I just heard no more, right? And I feel like that's connected with the past and self-sacrifice. You know, there's other things going on here. Now's the time. It's come, like crunch. It's come to the crunch, mate. And this is what's going on. And someone's in it to win it, mate. So it's like, I actually see like often racing, right? It's about winning that race, all right? We've got new vitality in reverse here. This talks about, it is a trumpeting effect, okay, and bringing things into a state of balance to achieve good results. This could be about someone tooting their own horn, blowing their own whistle. All right, I'm just hearing that song, Blow Your Whistle, which is actually kind of funny. Oh my goodness, I got psychic humor happening here. All right, but this is about, you know, using your own magic to produce good results, okay? This isn't like equivalent to a magician card as well. All right, so have a good look at that. There's haphazardness here, all right? But you've got the ability to be able to achieve this, all right? Good results. Outstanding efforts are being achieved, right? And it could be in a court of law. All right, I did just hear like a message or a messenger, something like that. Okay, could be a bit of a deal. We've got opportunity beckons. Actually, no, first, we're going to start with this one. We've got sadness and isolation, okay? I feel like there's some sort of timeline here or some sort of timing effect regarding this. We've got sadness and isolation, and it seems to be a bit of a deal, okay? We could be dredging up the past. We could be stuck in it. There's something going over and over and over in someone's head, mate, and it's a bit of a deal, okay? So release your burdens. Give it up to the divine if you can. Put appropriate steps in place. Go see mental health, the same mental health, go see a professional, okay, doctor, psychologist, whatever the hell it is, for you to spring back and get back on top of your game, okay? We're talking about a proactive approach here and not sweeping things out onto the carpet anymore, okay? There's a springing back here. This could have been to a past effect for someone, okay, knowing that things happen for a reason, right? And times change, right? Things change, things come and go. All right, there's some sort of divine epiphany or divine understanding here, but someone's really coming at the same causal fusion. It's about causal fusion. Okay, so when we're talking about causal fusion, this is about a joining aspect between two personal energetics, okay, like two people. It's a merging effect on the energy levels, okay, and that could be a bit of a deal. There's some sort of giving and receiving on energetic levels, okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, it might not all be you, okay, as well. Please cleanse, ground, and protect. Cleanse your fields and put that up, that protection, okay, and boundaries, okay, putting appropriate boundaries in place, all right. You don't need to put up with other people's crap either, okay. It's coming down to self-responsibility of yourself and other people being responsible for themselves, okay. But we've got a springing back deal. Opportunity beckons normally talks about a crisis point. Okay, especially with these two together, it's a massive deal. Okay, so this is about burdens. This is a dark patch. A new day is dawning here for someone, right? With it in the reverse, it doesn't seem to be within its power. It's making me feel like it could be to a past effect, all right? Or otherwise, this is coming out the other side of winter regarding this. There's opportunity within everything, and I just heard the opportunity to learn and grow. Okay, there's a decisional process which is occurring here. I'm seeing a key, all right? A key, a key. I'm just saying a key. This could be any key, mate, but there's a key, all right? So it's a bit of a deal, okay? And they just said crisis point to overcome, okay, as well. Wow, that's great, guys. All right, we've got, we're going to do some Ascended Masters on the fact. Let's see what else goes on. There's a diabolical outcome here. And a diabolical outcome is not being within a space of observance or getting swept up and caught away, right? This can be on the positive levels or the other levels. They're saying go on with the wind. So try not to get swept up or swept away in your own emotion, in your own mental states, in the situation or whatever. This calls for responsibility and holding the reins, guys. We've got coming out of the closet, and it's in the reverse. This could actually be coming out of the closet regarding a situation. They're saying an outstanding agreement, disagreement. There could be something of that nature which is apparent, but this is about stepping out, courageousness, and putting appropriate steps in place to be able to achieve good results. We've got clear and shield your energy, and it's in the reverse. It's a detriment to be worried what other people think regarding anything, especially if it's to do with sexuality, okay? That's a bit of a deal. And it's almost like it's actually coming through, like if you don't like it, then you know what I mean? That's just the way it goes, all right? So that's amazing. Somebody has taken the time out here to come from a good space, right? And this is the clear and shield your energy, okay? We don't want those things which are holding us down, holding us back. This can be people, this can be anything, energetics, whatever. And it's almost a removal. It's an elimination process, right? And it's like done and dusted, that's it. It's like, you know, ain't nobody got time for that, right? It seems to be a bit of a deal. They're saying crisis point. There's a crisis point here, guys. Someone just said Corpus Christi. So this could be about physical, anything on the physical levels, physical body, physical vitality, something like that. There's something coming about and light's going to be shone upon a fact. They're showing me torchlight, which is weird. All right, it's a torchlight. I don't know, I've never had a torch come through before, but it's something to do with the torchlight. Oh, I don't know, but light's going to be shone upon something here and staying focused upon the fact, right? That might be the symbology behind the torch. Who knows? It's going to be speaking to you, however. All right, that's pretty funny. What a classic. All right, guys, we're going to do some more animal energies on the fact. A change of conversation, a change of topic. This could be about topics, all right? And I just had topical cream here for someone, mate. All right, so that could be a bit of a deal. Oh, my goodness. This is amazing. It never ceases to amaze me. You know, there's strange things that come through, but you know what? It's you just have to trust the process, mate. That's what goes on. Oh my goodness. There's a fire warning here, guys. So fire warning, this could be about fire signs, though that may not be involved. So we're talking Aries, Leo, Sag. Otherwise, we're talking about fire energy. They're saying free will is installed regarding this. And when they talk about fire, this can be passion, anger, motivations, action, right? Action. And I'm seeing a take two, right? That could be a bit of a deal. We've got frog here in the reverse, and this talks about emotional suppression within the fact, or bringing things into a state of balance now, okay? Down and out, and something's been a long time coming. Okay, something's been a long time coming, and they're actually saying like out of the shadows now. Okay, we've got tarantula. Desperation is actually coming through, which could have been a deal. The tarantula normally talks about a sensitivity or an insensitivity. This could be you, this could be somebody else, all right, regarding this situation. I'm picking up on the word forlorn here, and it seems to be a bit of a deal. I feel like it's self-sustaining, self-nurturing. It's something about those nurturing aspects, possibly to do with other people as well. Something is evolved or evolving here, and I almost feel like it's you guys. Like, it feels like a bit of a deal, all right? Yeah, anyway. We've got hummingbird here. This could be a separate message or a carry-on. These cards did fall out separate. Okay, in two separate clumps. We've got the hummingbird here, which talks about limitless energy and precision regarding this, okay, or regarding some sort of personal situation, okay, and this calls for a timeout, apparently. Okay, so there's a timeout effort to be achieved here. We're taking off, and isn't it cute? Alright, so there's some sort of cute aspect, okay, regarding this, because we're really tapping into that. Oh, isn't it cute? Because the hummingbird is so small, but he's so gorgeous, mate. Okay, it could be a deal. Wow, okay. So there's a significant life, love event installed, okay, for someone here. And even though this is small and cute, it actually feels like it's a bloody big deal, mate. We've got the whale here, okay. This is emotional significance. This hits home. This is on a massive emotional level, all right. This can be talking about things such as long distance that may or may not be involved, family pods, family packs, and travel. Okay, so this could could have been massive. There seems to be some sort of massive delay. This could have been within the past, all right, but it's full steam ahead regarding this. We've got cheetah, okay, and it's running with it, mate. It is running with it. We're running all cylinders, mate, to be able to achieve good results. Someone's going home and someone else is getting back to basics regarding these things, okay? So it actually feels good. They're actually saying like taking off, something's taking off now. Well done. They did just say well-deserved reward as well. Okay, so this could be touching us on a financial level. What's the time? 24 minutes. Wow. I don't know. It just feels like time's going really slow, okay? So that could be a bit of a deal. There could have been some sort of timing effect involved regarding this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's density shedding, right? This could be density shedding. Oh, wow. Yeah, right. Okay, so pulled off this energy with the hummingbird and the whale. Okay, we've got the tower here, which is something suddenly happening. Okay, this could have been, don't be fearing the tower. It just means there's something suddenly happening. It's Scorpio energy, right? And it is coming through like a back to basics deal. Okay, this could be a divine epiphany or something suddenly coming into your awareness, achieving good results now, apparently. We've got the lovers here, which is the card of Gemini, though it may or may not be involved. Whoop. If this is, I was just going to say if this is the card of Gemini, but if, you know, the lovers represents divine unions, agreements, commitments, relationships. It's within its power, guys. It seems to be a bit of a deal. It's a catalyst on your journey. If this didn't happen, life would have never have been the same. Okay, so this is a bit of a deal. I am still hearing the word forlorn. Okay, but don't let that get the best of you regarding this. Okay, whatever the hell it is. There's heartbreak here, that could be a bit of a deal, but something seems to be definitely within its power. It's overall positive and good outcome. Okay, we've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which represents financial resources, but this talks about small business, family finances, things such as inheritances. They're saying knowledge, wisdom, and logic within this situation, and it's Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time to build, right? But there's something suddenly coming in, right? And who would have thought? Who could have predicted it, right? I'm just going to pull one more off that because it's got my full attention. We're still moving forward regarding this, right? Challenging times have been overcome. This is about battling against all odds, even though this isn't the card for that. But this is calls for a state of balance. They're saying mental imprisonment regarding this, but this could be about finances, budgeting, and putting appropriate steps in place to be able to achieve good results with what you've got. Normally it's about finances. Okay, we've got Three of Pentacles in reverse here. This talks about upskilling, learning within a certain trade or a topic here. As you can see, we've got the teacher here and some students here. Someone wants to teach, someone wants to learn or learn within this process. There may have been something haphazard or not come about, maybe for some reason. This can be talking about like upskilling within the workplace and things of that nature. Dropping something here, perhaps, okay. There could be a better time for something here as well. So we're going to do an angels on the tower, the lovers, and all that sort of thing. We're still moving forward. Like there's a projection into the forward, like into the future here, guys. All right, yeah, higher education. All right, so this is talking about higher education. Whether it's they're actually saying life lessons, guys, life lessons. But this could be talking about official studies. All right, that might be a bit of a deal. It seems to be within its power. All right, regarding something here, but we need to look deeper regarding this. Okay, so have a good look at this. Have a good look. Anything to do with studying, whether it's life lessons or official studies, have a good look. Take that time out necessary to be able to achieve good results, okay? Because I just heard firing line. Someone's in the firing line here, mate. And that could be any firing line, so bloody watch out. But it's a deal, okay? So take the time out necessary to achieve good results. We're just going to, oh my goodness, okay. We may feel cursed. We may feel cursed, mate. And you know what? Reground, cleanse your energy, protective methods, do something different, do something better, achieve good results this time. There's nothing holding you back. This talks about self-discipline, okay, and putting the effort in. this is talking about knowing when to put the work and effort in because it's worthy or worth something here, or knowing when to cease that work and that effort because there's nothing more that can be done. Okay, this is personal intelligence, personal wisdom on the fact, all right, self-discipline and self-mastery regarding this. It seems very, this energy that's presenting is very firm, okay, it's coming through as very firm, okay, so discipline, right? We've got listen, and I just said choosing to listen. All right, that could be a bit of a deal involving this on either level. I feel like someone may be struggling to listen within this circumstance, or someone, it's about listening concepts maybe, and also listening to yourself. But I'm picking up on some sort of external circumstance here for someone, and it's taken the time out, like they're just going to take the time out, okay, to be able to achieve good results. They're saying some things are better left unsaid. They're still saying there's a catalyst in your journey here, and it's about moving forward into the new, into the fresh, into the future. All right, they're showing me a globe here and someone holding the globe up. Okay, now I don't know what the hell that means. It's not actually coming through like an archetype of Atlas, like world on his shoulders, though that may be an overtone or overlaying of energy, but it's actually, it's always going through like a Golden Globe Award, mate. And it's like, oh, there we go, all right. Okay, but it's upholding, all right? It's upholding either your world or upholding your world maybe, and there's creation on this level, all right? So getting people on your team perhaps, but knowing that good things come to those who wait. And I just heard, I will always be there for you. Okay, I will always be there for you. And I don't know whether this is, okay, they're saying personal commitment here. Okay, and I will always be there for you. So that's the end of that, mate. That's the way it goes. All right, they're saying friends and foe here, friends and foe, and it's using a discernment of who's on your team, mate, who's on your team, and, you know, who's going to be on your team to, you know, provide and to give good results, to achieve good results, okay? This is a catalyst on your journey and a redefining moment and a discernment, okay, and a realization of truth. I almost feel like this could be a realization of truth also. Okay, so just take the time out necessary to be able to achieve good results, all right? And life would never have been the same if this didn't come about. All right, so it's a bit of a deal. But peace be within this process. Try to bring your worries and concerns into a state of balance, and it's a shedding and releasing of these things. So do the best you can regarding any mental anxiety or mental imprisonment there. Just let it go, and I'm here, let it go, okay? So just let it go if you can. And there's a drifting here. There's like a drifting away from something. It feels overall positive, guys, okay? So up to it, right? Good on you, okay? And there's a well done here. But namaste is coming through, okay? So namaste, and may peace be on your journey, guys. They're still saying many blessings, okay? And a blessing in disguise here, but we never know it's a blessing in disguise until later, and we may never know. We may never know why these things happen, all right? But for someone here, it's a bloody blessing in disguise, and I'm feeling that, like, with my whole entire being, okay? So you may be feeling this too, or you may realize this sudden epiphany. All right. Anyway, I love you guys. You guys take it easy. Thank you so much for watching. Many blessings to you and your family. I love you heaps. See you.